Some truck engines do not just cost you money when they break, they cost you money every single day you own them, whether through catastrophic fuel consumption, absurdly expensive routine maintenance, or repair bills so high that mechanics apologize before handing you the estimate. The 5 engines on this list will empty your bank account in ways you did not see coming when you signed the paperwork. One of them was named the least reliable vehicle you can buy in America 3 years in a row. Another one drinks fuel so fast that your gas station knows you by name. All 5 will destroy your wallet if you are not prepared. Number 5. Ford 6.8-liter Triton V10, 1997 to 2019. The Ford 6.8-liter Triton V10 is a wallet destroyer that attacks from 2 directions at once. First, there are the mechanical problems. Pre-2002 models suffer from spark plugs that literally eject themselves out of the cylinder head because the aluminum threads are too shallow to hold them under combustion pressure. Repairing a blown-out spark plug requires a thread insert kit and careful work, and if a shop does it, you are looking at $500 to $1,000 per cylinder. The engine has 10 cylinders. 2004 through 2008 models swapped to a 2-piece spark plug design that solved the ejection problem but created a new one. The plugs seize in the head and snap in half during removal, turning a routine spark plug change into a multi-hour extraction nightmare that can cost over $1,000. Then there is the fuel consumption. The Triton V10 gets 7 to 8 miles per gallon in motorhome applications and 10 to 13 in pickup truck use. That is not a misprint. If you drive 15,000 miles per year at 10 miles per gallon and gas costs $3.50 a gallon, you are spending over $5,000 a year on fuel alone. That is more than the annual repair cost of most Japanese trucks. The exhaust manifold bolts are also notorious for rusting and snapping, causing exhaust leaks that degrade performance and send fumes into the cabin. One mechanic noted he has never seen a V10 with all its exhaust manifold bolts intact. The Triton V10 is a tough engine that can run for 200,000 miles or more, but the fuel costs and the spark plug drama make it one of the most expensive gas truck engines to own over the long haul. Number 4. Nissan 5.0-liter Cummins V8 diesel Titan XD 2016 to 2019. The Nissan Titan XD with the 5.0 Cummins V8 diesel was an ambitious idea that failed in execution. Nissan positioned it as a tweener truck, slotting between the half-ton and 3/4-ton segments. The Cummins name gave it instant credibility with diesel buyers, but the reality of owning one has been far less impressive than the marketing suggested. The 5.0 Cummins is not the same legendary inline-six found in Ram trucks. It is a smaller V8 diesel that was designed specifically for this application, and it brought diesel-level maintenance costs to a truck that did not deliver diesel-level capability. Owners report DEF system failures that trigger limp mode and leave the truck barely drivable until a dealer can diagnose and repair the problem. DPF regeneration issues are common, particularly on trucks used for short trips and city driving. The emission system alone generates repair bills that half-ton truck buyers are not accustomed to seeing. Fuel injector replacements on the 5.0 Cummins run $1,500 to $3,000. Turbocharger issues add another $2,000 or more. Regular diesel maintenance, including fuel filter changes and specialized oil, costs significantly more than gas truck maintenance. And because Nissan discontinued the Titan XD diesel after just 4 model years, parts availability and dealer expertise for this specific engine are declining every year. The 5.0 Cummins Titan XD is a truck that costs diesel money to maintain, but does not deliver diesel longevity or capability. That is a losing equation for any owner. Number 3. Duramax LLY 6.6-liter diesel, 2004.5 to 2006. The Duramax LLY was GM's second generation of the 6.6-liter diesel, and it arrived with a critical flaw that has cost thousands of owners real money. The LLY is known for severe overheating problems caused by a restricted air intake path and an undersized intercooler system. When the truck is worked hard, particularly during sustained towing in hot weather, coolant temperatures climb past safe levels and the engine enters a derate mode that cuts power dramatically. Owners towing through summer heat report being unable to maintain highway speeds because the engine keeps pulling power to protect itself. The overheating problem is compounded by the LLY's injector failures. The Bosch injectors used on the LLY are prone to internal leaking and sticking, causing rough idle, white smoke, and poor fuel economy. Replacing a single injector costs $500 to $800 in parts and labor. Replacing all 8, which is the recommended approach when one fails, costs $4,000 $4,000 to $6,000. The fuel injection control module is another expensive failure point, with replacement costs running $1,000 or more. Head gasket failures, while less common than on the Ford 6.0 from the same era, do occur on higher mileage LLY trucks and cost $3,000 to $5,000 to repair. The LLY can be a solid engine when the overheating issue is addressed with aftermarket intercooler upgrades and intake modifications, but those upgrades cost $1,500 to $2,500 and should not be necessary on a factory-built diesel truck. Number 2, GM 3.0-liter Duramax i6 diesel, half-ton 2019 to present. The GM 3.0-liter Duramax inline-six diesel was marketed as the fuel-efficient alternative for Silverado and Sierra buyers who wanted diesel torque without stepping up to a heavy-duty truck. On paper, it delivers. The 3.0 makes 277 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque while returning fuel economy numbers that no other full-size truck V8 can match. The problem is that diesel maintenance costs do not scale down just because the engine is smaller. The 3.0 Duramax requires diesel-specific maintenance, including more expensive oil, diesel-rated filters, DEF fluid replenishment, and fuel filter changes that gas truck owners never deal with. A standard oil change on the 3.0 costs significantly more than the same service on a 5.3 V8 because of the oil capacity and specification requirements. The emission system on this engine has generated complaints from owners who experience DPF regeneration cycles that reduce fuel economy and cause concern during city driving. DEF system sensor failures can trigger limp mode and require dealer diagnosis. Fuel filter housings have been known to crack and leak on certain model years, requiring replacement. The bigger issue is what happens when something expensive breaks. Diesel injectors on the 3.0 are significantly more expensive than gas injectors. Turbocharger replacement costs more than most gas engine repairs. And because the 3.0 is a relatively low volume engine compared to the 5.3 and 6.2 V8s, independent shop expertise is more limited, which means more owners end up at dealers paying premium labor rates. Many buyers chose the 3.0 Duramax for the fuel savings, but when you add the higher maintenance costs, the more expensive repairs, and the diesel fuel premium, the total cost of ownership often exceeds what a gas V8 Silverado would have cost over the same period. You are paying diesel prices for half-ton truck duty. That math rarely works in the owner's favor. Number 1. Ford 3.5-liter PowerBoost Hybrid V6, 2021 to present. The Ford F-150 PowerBoost Hybrid was named the least reliable vehicle you can buy in America by Consumer Reports. Not the least reliable truck, the least reliable vehicle, period, across all cars, trucks, and SUVs. It received a reliability score of 7 out of 100 possible points. That score would be embarrassing for a first-year startup. For Ford's flagship truck, it is catastrophic, and this was not a one-time fluke. The PowerBoost has held that bottom ranking for 3 consecutive years. The PowerBoost combines a twin turbocharged 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 with a 47 horsepower electric motor and a lithium-ion battery pack. The result is a hybrid system with more components, more sensors, more software, and more failure points than any other powertrain in the F-150 lineup. Owners report problems with the transmission, the drive system, in-vehicle electronics, electrical accessories, climate control, and the hybrid battery itself. The battery drain issue is particularly frustrating. PowerBoost trucks pull 25 to 50 milliamps when parked, which can kill the battery if the truck sits for extended periods. And the truck has 2 12-volt batteries, one under the hood and an auxiliary under the rear seat. Dealers often test only the primary battery and miss the auxiliary one entirely. The exhaust heat exchanger has been documented leaking coolant on 2024 and 2025 models within the first few months of ownership with no recall issued. Turbocharger failures have been reported on trucks with low mileage. Real-world fuel economy consistently falls 5 to 7 miles per gallon below EPA estimates. Edmunds tested a PowerBoost for 10,000 miles across 30 fill-ups and averaged just 19.3 miles per gallon against an EPA combined estimate of 24. The truck hit EPA numbers only twice in 30 tanks. The entire value proposition of the PowerBoost was better fuel economy. When the fuel economy does not deliver and and the repair bills stack up, you are paying a significant premium over a standard EcoBoost or Coyote V8 F150 for a worse ownership experience. For a truck that starts well above $50,000 in most configurations, the PowerBoost asks owners to accept a level of unreliability that would be unacceptable in a vehicle at half the price. The hybrid battery replacement alone costs $3,400 to $3,700. Software repairs run $350 to $450 per visit. Turbo replacement, cooling system repairs, and transmission work all carry the same premium costs as the standard EcoBoost, plus the added complexity of the hybrid system on top. The Ford F-150 PowerBoost is the single most expensive half-ton truck powertrain to own in America right now. Consumer Reports confirmed it 3 years in a row. That is why it is the #1 wallet destroyer on this list. 5 engines, 5 different ways to watch your money disappear. The Triton V10 bleeds you dry through fuel costs and spark plug nightmares. At 7 to 10 miles per gallon, you are spending more on fuel in a single year than most truck owners spend on maintenance in 5. The Titan XD Cummins diesel charges you diesel prices for half-ton capability, and now that the truck has been discontinued, the parts pipeline and dealer expertise are shrinking while your repair bills are not. The Duramax LLY overheats under load and stacks injector and head gasket bills that can push a single service visit past $5,000. The half-ton 3.0 Duramax promises fuel savings but delivers diesel maintenance costs, emission system headaches, and dealer labor rates that erase the savings before you ever see them. And the Ford PowerBoost Hybrid was literally named the least reliable vehicle in America 3 years running while charging a premium price for the privilege of owning the most complaint-generating powertrain in the F-150 lineup. Between this video and the previous ones in this series, we have now covered 20 different truck engines that will cost you serious money to own. That is 20 engines you can cross off your list before you ever set foot on a dealer lot. 20 powertrains with documented failure patterns, specific repair costs, and real owner experiences confirming that the problems are not isolated incidents. They are systemic issues built into the design of the engine itself. The information in these videos can save you tens of thousands of dollars over the life of your truck ownership. Share them with anyone you know who is shopping. The pattern is always the same. The more complex the powertrain, the more expensive it is to own. Hybrid systems that combine a turbocharged gas engine with electric motors and battery packs double the number of components that can fail. Diesel emissions equipment including DPF filters, DEF systems, EGR coolers, and SCR catalysts add thousands of dollars in potential repair costs to every diesel truck on the road. Twin turbochargers generate incredible power, but operate at extreme temperatures and rotational speeds that make them inherently less durable than a naturally aspirated engine doing the same work. And a 10-cylinder engine that drinks fuel at 7 miles per gallon does not care how cheap you bought the truck. It will take that savings back at the pump within the first 2 years. Every one of these technologies looks impressive on a spec sheet and sounds great in a press release, but the spec sheet does not tell you what happens at 100,000 miles when the warranty is gone and the repair bill lands on your desk. The press release does not mention that the hybrid battery replacement costs $3,700 or that the diesel injectors run $6,000 for a full set. The dealer does not explain that the fuel economy estimates were generated under conditions that bear no resemblance to how you actually drive your truck every day. The real cost of these engines only becomes visible after you have signed the paperwork and started living with the truck. By then, it is too late to go back. The smartest truck buyers are the ones who think about year 5 and year 10, not just day 1. They research the specific engine before they fall in love with the paint color or the leather seats. They check the forums where real owners share what actually went wrong and how much it costs to fix. They look up the Consumer Reports reliability score and the RepairPal annual maintenance estimate. They calculate the total cost of ownership, not just the monthly payment. And they choose the engine that will cost the least to keep running over the entire time they own the truck, not the engine that makes the biggest number on the horsepower chart or the best number on the fuel economy sticker. The trucks that cost the least to own over time are almost always the simplest ones. Naturally aspirated gas engines with proven track records, transmissions that have been refined over millions of units, designs that any mechanic in America can work on without needing factory software and dealer-level diagnostic tools. Those are the trucks that protect your wallet. Those are the trucks that still have value when you sell them. And those are the trucks that let you enjoy owning a truck instead of dreading the next trip to the service department. Choose your engine wisely. Your wallet depends on it. That wraps up 5 truck engines that will destroy your wallet. Drop a comment with the most money you have ever spent keeping a truck engine alive. We want to hear the real numbers. 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, whatever your number is, share it, because your experience helps the next buyer make a smarter decision. The comment sections on these videos have become one of the best resources on YouTube for real-world truck ownership data. Owners sharing their actual repair bills and mileage stories provide more useful information than any glossy review or manufacturer press event ever could. Your story might be the one that saves someone from making a $30,000 mistake. If you own any of the engines on this list, we want to hear from you especially. Tell us what broke, how many miles were on the truck when it happened, what the repair cost, and whether you would buy the same engine again knowing what you know now. If you bulletproofed it, deleted it, or found a workaround that saved you money, share that too. The best truck content on this channel does not come from us. It comes from the thousands of real owners in the comments who have lived through these engines and have the receipts to prove it. If you missed the other videos in this series, go watch them. We have covered the truck engines that last forever, the engines that die fast, the engines that will bankrupt you in repairs, and now the engines that will destroy your wallet. Between all of them, you now have a complete guide to the truck engines that will drain your bank account and the ones that will run for 300,000 miles on oil changes and basic maintenance. Save the playlist, send it to your friends, send it to your kids before they buy their first truck. This is the information the dealer will never give you, and it could save you more money than any coupon, rebate, or negotiation tactic ever will. Subscribe if you have not already. We put out new truck content every week built on real ownership costs, real data, and real experience. No dealer sponsorships, no manufacturer partnerships, just the truth about what trucks actually cost to own. Hit the bell so you do not miss the next one. We will see you there, take care, and drive safe.